You feel like you are alone. If you feel like you are alone, or if you are ignoring the intuitive insights that you are getting, the signs that the too good to be true energy is going to happen. The way I want to laugh, like I want to laugh, and I'm feeling so much of angels, ancestors, a future self. This is a huge collective when I am doing these readings. Energy coming through here. Laughing. Not laughing at you. Your feelings are valid, but like laughing because at this point in your journey, because God knows, God knows, if this is finding you, this is not your first rodeo. Even if we're talking about a past life, your divine connection, you are about to, and I don't even want to say understand, get confirmations of your intuition, get confirmations of the destinies that you have always felt like was meant for you. And these confirmations are going to be like a little sign, a little angel number. It's going to be like you standing there. It's going to be like someone telling you what you have always known, what you have always felt. Why you have been delayed, why you have been pushed aside, why you have been ostracized, why you have felt different. Okay? Why things didn't work out. The confirmations. And the reason why Spirit is saying you're not going to understand, because this is not, you have been hearing this. You have been seeing these visions, even if it wasn't crystal clear. This is not super new, because at this point, whether or not you follow me, all right, you should, but whether or not you follow me, okay, my big head here. I know this is not your first spiritual sign. I know it's not. Not this collective. I know it's not your first insight. I know it's not the first time. You have been right. And the next time won't be the first time. And it definitely will not be the last time. At this point, you and the divine, you and God, you and your angels, you and your ancestors, however it is you practice. But the energy that I channel with is of the creator energy, the way it's supposed to be, the love and the actual light. That don't mean that we sugarcoat things, but it's the force, the love, the unconditional love, the truth that guides us to a better life. That's the energy. So when I'm talking about ancestors, those are the ancestors I'm talking about. When I'm talking about God, and I always remember Taraji P. Henson said, okay, if you gonna go and call on God, then you best be calling on the right God, the unconditional one. Okay then. The truth teller, right? The expander of the mind. Let's go ahead and continue. Woo! I just heard chapter 2. As soon as I said Taraji, but that has been the vibe lately. Like the way I have been channeling shows, and maybe it's resonant. Maybe some of you guys are actors. I'm talking to creators. I'm talking to producers, right? I'm talking to people here who have been the true talent behind the scenes. I'm talking to people that's up next. Yeah, you. But this shouldn't be a surprise. This shouldn't be that much of a surprise. It shouldn't be far off. It should be something that you have felt, something within you when you were going through all those trials, those situations, those things that weren't working out. Okay, those blocks, something within you said, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if it's God. I don't know if it's the universe, but I feel like I'm made for something else. I feel like I'm made for something else. And when I tell you this summer, maybe even before summer, whenever you're finding this is timeless, the energy of summer would be in like the next couple of months, but I don't even think, like, it's giving May. It's giving May. Oh my gosh. Like the energy in my body, I didn't even know. I know I took a little bit before I posted, but I was like honestly getting the jeepers. But not like the creepers jeepers, like the jeepers, like something bad's gonna happen. I told you guys a couple channels before. If you know, you know. I told you, you're going to feel butterflies for the right things. And butterflies actually has been coming up. Butterflies and moths. I told you. I've been telling you. Okay? I'm hearing all aboard. We gotta talk about this because this channel, and I'm not gonna dismiss the point, Spirit. Hold on. Give me a break for a minute. You are so not alone. But if you are feeling the creepers jeepers, you are in Halloween town right now. And I know we talk about Hogwarts, and you're probably like, everyone talks about the same thing, the Wizard of Oz, Hogwarts, but they're actually such a depiction of the spiritual journey. If you get it, you get it, right? And I love that I'm like wearing Harvard. I'm being so real with you guys. Like, I was guided to wear this for 2 days. Since Mercury went direct, some of you guys know, if you know, okay? Because you know Natty tries to be on it. So if I'm being slowed down, it's because I'm upgrading. I told you guys I'm healing too, right? But this energy, friends, tell me what you've been going through. Let's not get beside itself, because I know I'm wearing Gryffindor colors. Gryffindor colors. But Gryffindor, in order to get through this, you gonna need to consult with Slytherin. Snake's gonna be coming up for some of you guys. And the way I'm looking at you, don't get creeped out. You're not alone. And some of your spirit guides may have switched out if you guys are on the spirit guide energetic wave. Or the ancestors come into the front right now. Picking up a lot of brothers. I'm picking up a lot of uncles. Motorcyclists. Energy coming through. The people that know. People that have been in these streets. Okay? The energy is coming through to make sure that this cycle, the cycle that you have been in, are the cycles for years. The cycles that's kept you silent, that's kept you hidden, that's made you feel like you were crazy, that made you feel like you would never get out of that town, of that city, of that situation, of that marriage, that your life would be over, that made you feel like your spirituality was crazy, or you should run back to this, whatever it was. The ancestors, the power behind you right now, it's a little different. It's a little different. Is it the fairy or is it the fae? But let me not get beside myself. I'm like nervous. Like, I'm pushing through with this. Like, I'm acting real cocky, giving Rihanna fake it till you make it. But really and truly, I know the energy that's being activated within you is the energy that has been villainized. 4 could be significant. It is a truth I'm hearing of the water signs. I'm picking up Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, placements, energies. Some of you guys have 8th house placements, which is a Scorpio, right? You could have a lot of Scorpio somewhere. I'm picking up a Chiron in Scorpio or Pluto in Scorpio. I'm picking up 12th house placements, 4th house placements. You guys have not gone through anything easy. And even when things are getting easier, even when the blessings come in, because they will most likely better than you imagine. There are going to be offers also coming in where you're going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked, but you're going to get it. That you had to be a certain type of person, that you had to put a lot of BS aside. You had to put a lot of admiration for fool's gold and this person on a pedestal and this and all this nonsense aside. Because you're going to get opportunities that a former version of you would have kicked and screamed for. Would have literally said, yes, that's what I want. You're going to get opportunities and say no. You're going to walk out of rooms. You're going to reject invitations and be shocked. You're going to be unavailable to things that literally there was a version of you, okay, to things, to people. Because I definitely see for some of you guys, some people coming back from the past. Some people coming back from the past. This is a glow up that's just so different. And I told you, you guys, we don't got glow ups. We got God ups. Okay? Our glow ups are universal. Our glow ups have purpose. Our glow ups are not just sit pretty, doesn't mean you can't do your influence and stuff or yo get ready with me or whatever, or take your pictures. Absolutely show off. You deserve to. Show off them ancestral features, or if you want to do a little, I have nothing against it. I have a Libra moon. I'm purely Venetian. Taurus, Libra moon, Leo rising. Okay, so do what you got to do, right? But show off, but the show off, the show, that wisdom though, that divinity though, the energy doesn't lie. The energy, it don't lie. Never that. The shift, even if you ain't telling people what you're doing, even if you don't telling people what's going on, they gonna say, nah, something different, friend. Something different about the way you move it. Maybe they don't expect you to just be making moves and not explaining yourself, not talking. Yo, the way that you are about to be 4 for 4 at my microwave. Different timing, because I didn't update my time. You move it on different timing, your own timing. You're moving on a different schedule, your own schedule. Entrepreneurship could be significant. Some of you guys got to get ready for new projects, okay, coming in here. New deals, I told you you're going to have better things in your mind. There may have been some people, and this is not to shame yourself, because you know what, even as a reader, there was someone, I'm being so real with you guys, though I have redefined, and I see the comments. Some people really are uncomfy with this, but I'm going to speak my truth. I've redefined, or you know what, not even redefined. I was divinely guided on a journey to redefine the twin flame journey. And it was really something. And being a true teacher, what I have learned is you gotta learn. You gotta be the student and the teacher. Right. And I know there would have been a former version of me freaking out about the fact that, oh my God, I'm changing my mind about something, a concept that I was so in it. But like, why though? Why? Literally, is this life easy? Is it easy? Did we get a rule book to it? Right. Are these concepts easy? You haven't got some people saying you need to stay positive all the time or else you're going to manifest a bunch of whatever, right? Then you got some people telling you pray to God. And then you got some people, whatever, these people want your head to explode. You got some people real confident to the point that everybody else wrong. Nah, bro. You gotta know how to be, and even with these channels, this is why I gotta heal with you guys. I gotta grow with you guys. That's a true teacher within me. If you don't like it, sorry, right? But I shifted my concept. I sat for a minute. I was like, wait, something wrong, something off. This twin flame sounded like fire, and it's been feeling like fire. If you're looking for a soul purpose, why in the world would you not align with a soulmate? Why? Explain, please. Why is it so bad to why have we, especially as women, don't you think it's kind of weird that we have been so conditioned? And as I say this, I just tap into past life timelines, or ancestral timelines, historical timelines. The lady at home in a nice little dress, cooking, cleaning, doing all the work. Men, dabbing people up, looking real good, real spiffy, maybe not even looking good and still getting charm, you know what I mean? Right. But it's like, why have we been conditioned to think like love equals war, it equals all this, and a lot of you guys, you're getting it right now. You are getting it. There is a no BS activation. But yeah, anyways, I've changed. There was someone that I really felt, and I was seeing signs, and the signs weren't wrong. It just was part of my journey. It was a part of my soul contracts that eventually I was going to literally shift out of it and see the light. And there are times in your journey where you literally need to just not know, especially if you have grown up really fast, especially if you've been in survival mode. There are times where you're going to be guided to not know. No matter how much you read, no matter how much you study in a book, there's times you just need to live and experience. Because spirit knows the chemistry of an experience. No matter how much you read something in a textbook, you listen to a TED Talk, all these different things. You listen to this. Some of you guys listen to this and you annoyed until you there. Because there are certain life experiences, and I'm saying this for a reason, especially with the activation that's coming up for you guys. There's certain life experiences that you just gotta live, dude. In the moment, in the time, in the place, around the people, that is going to change you. Did you think that you were on a spiritual journey to just sit and meditate by yourself? Did you think that? Those are parts of it. But nah, honey, you came to live. You came into this incarnation to get the cheat codes to life. Spirit, your guides are taking you through the back end. And listen to this responsibly, right? The third eye opening is opening to a lot of BS. The third eye opening is not just seeing Arcturians and all type of stuff. That's cool. But the third eye opening is the truth. And I'm talking to people who are meant to be living in the truth. Yo, this journey is not for everyone. It's not. It is not for everyone, and you know this. It's not. You know the amount of shame, the amount of humiliation, the amount of confusion. But this journey is the truth. I'm hearing the grass is greener because it's fake. When you guys were in healing stages, when you are in a healing stage, it's messy. It's all over the place. No, you cannot hold it together all the time. Sorry. That's a part of it. In your messy days, and I'm saying this, you got to listen to this responsibly, okay? Listen to it responsibly. If you demand to misunderstand what I'm saying, oh well, can't take responsibility for you. But there were a parts of your messiness, your depression, and I'm saying the word messy, but I have compassion, trust me. I went through, even doing this work, even doing it, some of the darkest days. Yeah, so many things I didn't share. God was using you. Okay, Spirit was using you. Yeah, the days you couldn't show up, the days you were late, Spirit was testing other people's human compassion. Yeah. Yeah. You see, there were people, you were a whole heart chakra opening for people, and this is why you're aligning with so much love. There were people here on so many levels, okay, that were praying for love and compassion and friendship and support and all these stuff. And you were put in certain places where people were tested to support you, to clap for you, yeah, to reach out to you, to apologize to you. And didn't do it. You didn't even know the people that were tested. That's a thing. And that doesn't mean you pass. I'm being so real with you guys. You know, I'm being so real. That doesn't mean you pass every single test. But if you're here right now, you're ready for the next step, which means that you got it. You got it and you are getting it. You are the truth, hun. You were protected and literally divinely guided away from so many situations. And I know it had you feeling bad. I know it had you pissed. It effed with your spirituality, it effed with your faith. I know it did. Yeah. Feeling like you was watching everybody else sometimes. Shutting your mouth. Trying to be humble. Right. But when the blessings come in for you, it's coming in so true. It's going to make you feel at home within yourself. Like the seat at the table is really going to be for you. When you, like I'm seeing a silver platter. When you pick it up, they already know, honey. They know your allergies. They know what it is you like. They know your favorite food. They know the ingredients for you. These blessings are really made for you. Okay? And even when it's something out of your comfort zone, it's pushing you to be a better version of you. Yeah. Yeah. It's pushing you to blessings here that you didn't even know was meant for you. Okay? And you're a human. You're on a human journey. You're not going to get everything right, even after this. You're not. No matter how much you read your cards, no matter how much you hear this, but you know, there have been times where I literally, like, that's how crazy it is. You know, because we're co-creators. And I tell people, even when you ask for a reading from me, you can't bully them spirits. I'm a conduit, and I'm a co-creator with spirit here. You can't bully it. There are some things people ask me, how do I do this? Or when is this? And I'm like, they ain't them. They ain't telling me it's not important right now. Sorry. It's not. You could hate this, and it's okay, you know? But there are times when I have gotten readings, and it happened recently from people, and I tell you the reading swipes out of my head like I have amnesia until a moment happens, until after a moment, I'm like, damn, I didn't even remember they said this was going to happen this way. Because it's not, listen, there are times where spirit needs you to have the raw experience. You just got to experience. Because they know, they've set the stage, they've set the people, the characters, the alignment. They said, okay, this person is going to have this conversation in the morning. Okay? They know. Oh, my love. Yo, you know what I just heard? This life is a ceremony for you. Let's get back to this all aboard conversation. All aboard. Right now, you guys are on the Hogwarts Express. You are on the Polar Express. You are on the train. You are on the plane. This could actually be a metaphor for travel coming in or journeys coming in. Okay? You on it, but you ain't alone. And the people that are on it right behind you, sitting beside, I'm telling you, I wouldn't even be surprised right now if you guys are encountering human angels. I really hope you guys are in tune like that. Please get in tune, because it happens to me. I know the difference between, I talked about this in a few other channels. I know the difference between a regular human being and there's a different look, and sometimes they look at me in a certain way because they know I know, or someone who, spirituality, this world is crazy. Spirituality is the truth. This world is a matrix, right? Sometimes, these people just show up literally for you, like that fairy godmother energy, for sure. Like, so you could literally ask them and be like, oh, I don't know a person by that name here, but it's happened to me. I'm getting chills. It's happened to me. And it happens to me at the airport. Archangel Michael has showed up at the airport for me several times because I would have a fear of flying. And always, there's a calming energy. Someone would spark up a conversation. Always a man of color, and I know it's Archangel Michael energy, right? You guys, I wouldn't be surprised if you have angels showing up, just randomly having a conversation with you. And you may think it's like, oh, that person was so nice, and you even understand the healing energy in that. Now, I'm not saying don't protect yourself, but like I said, with these channels, you need to listen responsibly. This is for if you get it, you get it. But the seating is going to be very significant. The dates now, it's all a coincidence. We talked about last time, you guys not being afraid to go into Mad Hatter mode. And I know there's a fear of spiritual psychosis and stuff. And stay grounded. Get your tea. If something get a little bit too haywire, get your tea and sit down. Okay? Put the caffeine down for a minute. And just sit down. Take a breath of fresh air outside. But there are going to be ways, and Spirit is really getting you in tune, because your intuition is your compass in this life, of not being afraid to tap into that wisdom. Yo, you guys have been the hangman, and there's something that they're really guiding you to, as well as not being afraid to talk about this creative genius activation, because guess what? Guess what, bro? Especially with your ancestors coming out here, and this is so real, especially for my women. I had a session today, and I was talking to someone. I was just like, the energy that was coming through. I talk about like the president's wife, or I'll look at like Scandal with like Olivia Pope. You know what I mean? It's like the woman that's doing all the brains, the smart, the personality, the everything, and then there's a man. It's an upstanding individual, right? And it's not saying, for my man listening to this, I hope you understand. It's not saying, that men can't be, great as well. No. But let's be real for a minute. Look at the celebrated icons in history. Notice some patterns. If you get it, you get it. The woman at home, cooking, cleaning, doing everything, taking care of the kids. Single mom. If you get it, you get it. If you get it, it's because you want to get it. Listen, especially if I'm talking to you and you get this activation coming through, the boldness coming through, the I don't give an F-ness, the boundaries coming through. I need you to go full force. The wildness coming through. Because they will crown somebody who is half of you. They will crown somebody who's half of your lineage. They will celebrate that person, turn them into a puppet, but make them very rich. This is the ancestral revolution. This is God's plan. There is an uprising coming through, and for this uprising, the spirit team, the people next to you right now, the energies next to you, they're a little different. People who've been around the block a few times, people who are not just meditation, they may have those energies, but people who are very, very real about what this world and what this earth is. People who are going to help you to trust yourself, because you will be asked to be the daredevil in certain situations. You will have to alchemize that fear of speaking up to speaking up very loud and proud and being the only one in the room or being the only one at the table. You will have rooms that you walk out of. Okay? You will have no's that you will have to say. You will have yeses that you will have to say that maybe some people won't agree with. Things that you have to say, things that you have to do without explaining yourself, risks that you have to take, shaking, not sure, not knowing where the money coming from. And like I said, listen to this responsibly. But if this is ingraining into you, if you're not afraid, if you feel this with your whole being, it means you're ready. It means you've been getting ready. Did you think that you would be on a spiritual journey and your life would be normal? Like, let's get real. Why did you expect anything less than spectacular? You are a spectacular person. Why did you expect anything less than a masterpiece? And these are just reflections of you. They are just reflections of you. Yo, you are about to encounter some of your best, or have, and some of you guys you've gotten previews, dude, previews. You're already starting to meet new people, have incredible conversations here. There are plans that you're excited about, ideas, and it will be successful. But I need you. I know, my love, you may not always be used to some things working out for you. You may not always be used to exciting things. But when the exciting things come, when the good things come, I want you to do yourself a favor and not think it's a dead end. Not think that's it. Not think you should just be grateful for that. Be grateful. But it's the beginning. And it's only the beginning. Yo, you're in a different realm. This is what you've been waiting for. And the part of this celebration, this dance with life right now, is like, here, your ancestors about to throw a party. You best dance, shake something, celebrate something. Have a birthday. Okay, happy birthday if your birthday is coming up or right now. But it's like, yo, you did not go all through all of that to be timid. You did not go through all of that. You gonna be quiet to some people, but you're gonna be real loud. Some of you guys gonna be real loud to the world. Okay, or people gonna be saying your name real loud. Oh, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of us. It's getting better. Sunsets, rainbows, fireworks could be a sign. Shamrocks? 777s, 444. Okay. What I channeled today for a client, and I told her, I was like, this is going to be a collective. Like, me and clients were bouncing off, and could be a sign. You guys are going to just start bouncing off with people. That's alignment. Meeting people that represent your future, represent the blessings to come. Someone's about to make like a really incredible memory. I saw a vision, a proposal could be coming up for someone too. Yeah, you guys definitely are going to be in power couple relationships. Some of you, I'm hearing friend group activations here. There could have been a manifestation, okay, that you have been waiting on for a very long time, and it's about to come in now. And it's so important that when these blessings come in, and I told you, like, you guys are really sad. Like, you are the student and you are the teacher, because the incredible part of this journey is Spirit doesn't just want the blessing to come in and you'd be, oh my gosh, like, no, there is a pattern in terms of what's been happening to you. There is a pattern. Some of you guys are going to be guided, and maybe this is a sign to go and scroll to a random journal page. Okay, maybe there are videos you take of yourself when you're not, like, you are going to have the before and after. Ooh, I just heard a channel I said before, like, be prepared to share your after post. I gotta get this channel out. Get one last, of course that's a fool. Of course that's a fool staring at me with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. You don't want certain things anymore. Oh my God. There are blessings coming in. There are blessings coming in for sure. But it's like, at this point, not only do you know that you have been such a blessing to people in your reality here, you know and you can trust yourself that you will continue to be a blessing, that even when you make a mistake, you can stand back up here. You know how to apologize. You know how to forgive yourself. You got the tools. You know how to heal. Okay? You know how to ground yourself. You can trust yourself to be more confident. You can trust yourself to be more loud. You can trust yourself to take a break. You can trust yourself to celebrate. You can trust yourself to let loose and be a little crazy. But your angels are going to help you with this trust activation, this trust fall. This trust fall, the Fool. You on the edge of glory, baby. You are so on the edge of glory. But with this Ace of Cups in reverse, it's going to surprise you so much. Because there are things that you thought, a younger version of you thought. And that younger version is going to be so grateful for you. They are so grateful for you. I'm so proud of you. I want you to take some time to celebrate yourself. The last channel is you can and you will. And you're at the end. You're at the end, but you're also at the beginning. I've been seeing a lot of TVD in Riverdale, but like when you're leaving the town, you are leaving the small towns, you're leaving the small minds, you're leaving the small dramas. Yeah. Small conversations, small seats, small tables, small rooms. And it's about to get bigger, and it's about to get better, but Four of Wands, 1111, it's just a reflection of you. You were made for this. You were made for what's to come. You got this. We got this. I love you guys. See you on the other side.